So here we are for the third and final match between Orient Insurance and Marsh, both winning their first matches, and unfortunately one of them will face defeat today. And winning the toss, Marsh, without any hesitation, deciding to bat first. A very good start here by Shalin, man from Sri Lanka. A very disciplined start here by Shalin. And this time placing it towards the cutting it towards the cover region, boundary for, in fact, the point region towards the far end. That's the first boundary of the match of the batter Sohail Zaki. Beautiful delivery there by Shalin, shaping away from the batsman, and Sohail Zaki managing to adjust it at the last moment. This time playing it towards the wider long on region, and that's a boundary towards the cow's corner. So after the end of the first over, it was 8 for 1. With Adnan Raja will be facing the new bowler Asghar into the attack, sharing a new ball. What a start! And in no position to play that shot there, Adnan. Just in no position to play that shot. Well, 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 you're facing the new ball. Very first ball. You're going onto the back foot. Feet is in nowhere. Position of the bat, not even close to the ball. Ball slightly shaping away. Batsman not judging it at all. And that goes first wicket here for Team Marsh. And the new batsman walking in is the captain, Gabriel Gracious. Adnan Raja out bowled by Asghar Ali. Golden duck. So in the last innings, we have seen about four golden ducks. It's a captain who stepped in. So Asghar is on fire. Back to back wickets. He is trying to shape it away by using the line of the leg stump. And what a brilliant start by Asghar. 2 and 2 for him. So Sohail Zaki is in a shock here. Gabriel out without scoring, without troubling the scorers. It's 8 for 2. Well, well, well. Are we on the verge of witnessing a hat trick here in ICL? Only the next ball will tell us. It is Mustafa. In no position again, Gabriel. Just missing the line of the ball, and there goes his wicket. So it's the new man who will have to face the music from Asghar Ali. 2 and 2 for him, and what a dream start. Couldn't ask for more. So opening the face of the bat does Mustafa Chawla, and placing it for a single. So it's all upon Sohail Zaki how he takes this forward for the team, because he has been the man for Marsh, Mr. Marsh, Sohail Zaki. Beautiful delivery once again, shaping away. No pace offered to the batsman, but No pace offered to the batsman, but the kind of ball that he bowled here, last moment it shaped away and kept the batsman guessing. नहीं, किस चीज का मिस कर गया तुम बॉल. Shalin into continue and nicely driven on the up towards the cover region. Balls racing away, and that is a boundary for Mustafa Chawla. Mr. Chawla working it out with proper textbook shot, driven to perfection. How easy did he made it look, Mustafa? Just coming foot movement is one of the main reasons why it is said foot movement is so important in cricket. You need to get into the line of the ball and have your front foot placed in the position where you want to play that shot, and that is a sheer example of maintaining a proper foot movement. This time, pitched up there, Shalin, inviting the batsman to drive. Mustafa did not connect it completely there, did not time it properly, just landing into the bowler fielder's hand. Up in the air towards the long off region, and that's a boundary for Sohail Zaki. Waiting the ball to be pitched up, and off she goes for a boundary. So Asgar to continue, rocking onto the back foot there with Mustafa Chawla. So we do not have signs of Syed Asim as of yet, because he was the one who shared the new ball with Shalin in the previous match against Adnik, when they won against them comfortably. It's a wide delivery, and Kuram usually does not miss those. Missed it on this occasion, and 5 extra runs to the batting side. 21 for 2 in 3.1. They have lost wickets here, but the kind of batting style which Sohail Zaki possesses, he will definitely look to counter attack. And if he does, he will do it to perfection. Asgar into Sohail Zaki. A similar sort of a delivery that got Adnan and Gabriel's wicket. But if you see here, Sohail coming in the line of the ball and then nudging it towards the mid-on region. Ball slightly shaping away. Mustafa playing it really well. You just can't be closing your eyes and swinging the ball. You have to watch it till the last moment, and that is what they both are doing at the moment. Upping the ante, they didn't have the best of the starts yet. Marsh. More importantly, they have Sohail Zaki still there on the wicket. And nicely placed for a quick single. Making it look easy here. Marsh not taking that pressure of those 2 wickets. Uppish to the cover region. Extra cover is in place for Sohail Zaki. And a ball to go in this particular over. Already 4 boundaries have been hit here by Marsh, Marsh Emirates. Nicely flicked off the pads there by Mustafa, not playing it aerial. So that ends the over. Score is 29 for 2 in 4 overs. In the air and safe. Fielder cannot stop 2. Wasn't timed to perfection by Sohail, but more importantly for him, that fortunately it landed in the safe zone. No fielder was present, and 2 runs added to the tally. 31 for 2 in 4.1. 7.44 is the required run rate. Is the run rate at the moment. Did it take some bat? You'll have to wait. Yes, it did. That took the edge, and how did it miss the stumps there? I thought it ricocheted of the keeper's legs for once, but it umpire signals it as a boundary. It ricocheted. It did not ricochet of the pads, but took an inner edge. And fortunate enough for Sohail Zaki that the ball did not land onto the stumps. Otherwise, he would have been tata bye bye. 35 for 2 in 4.2. I think this is the third match in progress, and considering the fact that considering the fact that already 80 overs have been played already on this particular wicket, and after end of the innings it will be 100, and the team that will be batting second on this track will be playing after 100 overs have been bowled here, and that's a no ball for sure. and not getting enough meat onto the bat there, and they have taken a chance there and completes two. So no ball signal. It slipped off from the bowler's hand. It seems a B must signal by the umpire. I think it's a warning that has been given. Yes, for sure. It has attacked his chest height, full toss. As a result, he did not expect that in the first place, Sohail Zaki, and was not in a position to take it for maximum. And off the free hit, where she goes for a boundary. So as we were saying, the team that will bat second will be coming to bat after 100 overs have been played on this very wicket. And how difficult it's going to be, because it's going to get slower and slower as the day progresses. Dew will not come into picture. There is breeze blowing around. The outfield's dry, and there won't be any dew factor coming into place. A very good delivery, nicely played with soft hands there, and single taken by Sohail. Score is 43 after 4.5. So they have accelerated pretty nicely here. So anything around 150 to 170, 165 will be a good total for the team to defend. But you need to have the likes of Usman Munir, Zishan Munir, I beg your pardon. If you have the likes of Zishan Munir, he'll make life miserable if you bowl in his arc. A very good power hitter. Need not mention that. The kind of power he generates while playing the shot, he will definitely be an important. He will definitely have an important role to play. Zishan Munir. And meanwhile, the end of 5 overs, score is 44 for 2. Sohail Zaki, 28 of 18 deliveries. And Mustafa Chawla, 10 of 11. So bulk of scoring has come from Sohail Zaki. And at times he does not even make you realize that he has scored runs, because he is habitual of not sparing anything in his arc, despite even if you require about 6 in 2 overs, and if the ball is pitched up, he will still go for that big shot, because he believes in himself. He believes in the power and the timing that he matches with the ball, the kind of connection that he makes. He definitely backs himself up. So Asghar continuing, third over. So inviting the batsman to drive, an appeal there by the wicketkeeper, not out. Yes, there was an appeal by the keeper there. Not out signal by the umpire. So Mustafa Chawla. He wants to play long, it seems, the way he's batting at the moment. But if you want to play long, why not rotate the strike and hand it over to the partner who wants to go big? It's so simple. That's what we were talking about. Take easy singles, give it to your partner, let him go after the bowling, apply pressure, and that is what cricket is all about. You need to comprehend with your partner, you need to reciprocate in the proper way. If your partner is in the mood of going big after the bowler, let him play. Let him take the charge. If he is confident and taking responsibility, and that is what we were talking about. It's up in the air, fielder coming underneath it, and put down. Put down by the fielder. How costly is that going to be? How costly is this going to be? Well, Sohail Zaki has been offered a life by Orient Insurance. Well, you can't be letting these chances slip off. Had it been any other batsman, would have been still fine. But when you drop the likes of quality players like Sohail, you are definitely inviting trouble for yourself. So that brings it over to the end of power play overs, 46 for 2, and how well they have managed to balance this ship, which was had a shaky start when they were when Asghar started off with his first over. 2 and 2 for Asghar. So good running between the wickets by the batsman here. It's Amila Sihan who's been introduced into the attack. He was among those top performers in that game against Adnik, where he contributed with the ball as well as with the bat, picked up wickets, couple of wickets in his name in that game, and then 20 odd runs with the bat as well. So good overall performance displayed by two of those three Sri Lankans in the side, Amila and Ishala. So not offering any pace to the batsman. Use your power, says Orient Insurance to the batsman. Use your power, hit as big as you want, but you need to take that power out of your body and then try to. Nicely flicked, but straight to the fielder. And this time, playing it nicely towards the square leg region. Boundary signals the umpire. Excellent shot, nicely picked up, but it involves a lot of risk. Get onto the back foot when the wicket is keeping low, it's skidding on. It definitely adding extra risk. It can keep low, and if it does and you miss it, you are gonna. What a shot! What a shot there by Suhail Zaki. And you hear the teammates shouting, cheering for that shot. Half a dozen for Suhail Zaki. Excellent batting display here by the man from Kashmir. Belongs to the Kashmir Valley. Suhail Zaki. And nicely played towards the cover region. Single taken. End of the over. Mustafa Chawla batting on 25 of 21 deliveries. So Mustafa Chawla playing the cheat anchor role. So Oshala, who prefers to ball around the wicket, has got hammered here for a boundary. Full toss on the offer to Sohail and flicked away pretty nicely. Score is 67 after 8. So with that boundary, Sohail moves on to 46 of 26 deliveries. So Amila just finding some pinch in his legs there. Not in a comfortable position. Wow, beautiful delivery, swinging late, shaping away from the batsman. And how beautifully did he ball that one? I believe had that been on his pads, it would have definitely disturbed the timber. His off stick would have been cartwheeling for sure. What a beautiful delivery, shaping out at the last moment. Batsman was in no batsman did not have that foot movement to play that shot at all. That's what he was talking about. Very well played there by Mustafa Chawla, looking for 2 runs there and comfortably completed. The score moves on to 69 for 2. So how beautifully they have managed to tackle the situation wherein they lost 2 early wickets in the second over itself. 8 for 2, and now they are 69 for 2. Bulk of the scoring coming from Suhail Zaki. Once again, a very good delivery there by Amila. This time he decides to let him drive, and that is the best length to bowl at. If you want the batsman to drive, let him come forward, keepers up. If he slightly drags it out and he misses the ball, he is a goner for sure. And with the kind of a keeper that Zishan is, he will definitely not miss those. Once again, a beautiful shot. This time, Midoff was up in circle, and he goes past him, and that is 50 up for Sohail Zaki. So excellent knock played by Sohail Zaki. How beautifully he has managed to cover those 2 initial losses for Team Marsh Emirates. This time, driven to the extra cover fielder there. Here had this beautiful venue, Ajman Ovals, has a history of having a good number of matches out here. One of the oldest grounds compared to the 3 that we have around in this vicinity. The oldest, the first one, and state-of-the-art facilities were provided by the ground management, the ground, and courtesy to those ground staff who've done a fantastic job in making sure that the wickets are ready and prepared on time. Even in conditions, overcast conditions, not sunny at all, they still manage to maintain it in such a way that at least a day survives 3 games, 120 overs. So all credit to the groundsman for dedicatedly ensuring that the wickets are prepared, suitable conditions here for the for playing this sport of cricket. The weather is amazing. It's windy. Usually by this time it is the summer that has that's already started. And this time, flicking it towards the fine leg region. No fielder there, and that's a boundary for Sohail Zaki. So he is in no mood to stop. Back-to-back boundaries for Sohail Zaki. So Oshara Herat not having answers to that onslaught from Sohail Zaki. Two back-to-back boundaries. And if he starts going, there's nothing you can do to stop him. It's only the wicket that you have to pick. And there was a chance that was being brought in front of Orient Insurance by Asghar Ali, but the catch was put down by the fielder. They punching it off the back foot. So no signs of Syed Asim yet. No Zishan Munir yet. Wide signal by the umpire there. Driven upish, straight to the long off region. Single taken, brings back Sohail Zaki on strike. Batting on 60. Out of 86, 60 scored by Sohail Zaki. Full toss and towards the mid-wicket region. The fielder had to cover a lot of ground. Meanwhile, they complete two. There's a ball to go in this over. Will he just try to nudge it, or will he try to play a big shot if it's in his range? Nicely placing it towards the cover region. A single taken. So end of change of ends here. Sohail Zaki will be fancying it to the spinners from the end that is in favor of the batsman that prefers the leg side region. So it's Zishan Munir into the attack for Orient Insurance. What a shot! What a shot! Nicely picked up, and what a warm welcome there for the bowler. You pitch it up to him, and he is not going to spare you. How beautifully did he pick that shot up? Wow. Playing that late, balls racing away to the boundary, does not have enough legs. Fielder does a decent job and stops 2 runs there. Two taken there by Mustafa Chawla, number 100 for Marsh Emirates. So they are cruising at the moment. Marsh Emirates. They are making it look as if they're playing the first match on this particular wicket. How easy is Sohail Zaki making batting look? Excellent shot towards the extra cover region. Sorry, sweeper cover region. Single taken. 100 up for Team Marsh in at 11 overs mark, and how beautifully have they managed to up the scoring here. Last 3 overs they've scored 39 runs. Last 4 overs, I beg your pardon. Last 4 overs, 39 runs have been scored. At 7 overs mark, there was 69, 61. So Asghar Ali has been brought back. Pick up the bowlers. Why not come and give it a try? Let this batsman not settle in further. You've already given us a chance. Please give us a chance again. This time we'll not disappoint, says the captain. And Asghar Ali has picked up 2 already. In his 3 over spell, gone for just 12 runs, has been asked to come and bowl. Will Sohail Zaki just play this over out or will he try to attack? Let's wait and watch. He decides to attack. It's in the air. And that is the end of Sohail Zaki. Captain was confident that he'll give the breakthrough, and he does. Ball swinging away from the batsman. Sohail Zaki trying to take it on the onside. Not the right shot selection by Sohail. And off he goes. Wicket falling. Out for 71 of 37 deliveries. I think it was the shot selection that was the problem. Well, that's the end of Sohail out on 71 of 37. So we have Prasanna, the new batsman replacing Sohail Zaki, and just finding it difficult why he is wearing a sunglasses in the night. Not sure why. People wear glasses. They wear those anti-glare glasses, those yellow shaded glasses in for night cricket. But these are complete black. How can you sight the ball? Well, I'll have to personally check with Prasanna after this match, I believe, as to what is the logic there behind wearing the black glasses. Khurram, who is one of the finest wicket keepers, just missing this ball, and batsman completing two. So they are making runs by running between the wickets. So the smart batting here by these two, Prasanna and Mustafa Chawla. And wicket falling here, and Mustafa Chawla, who was set, wanted to take the charge and loses his wicket. Played 37 balls for his 34, and off he goes. 14 balls, 14.1 overs, 124 for 4. Fourth casualty. He was all set there and just gave away his wicket, which was not needed at that point of time. Should have just held on to the situation and then could have taken the charge. But now this brings two new batsmen in the crease, Prasanna Moses and Rahul Srivastava. Poor delivery to welcome the new batsman. Courtesy he did not go big after that. Placing there with the soft hands did Prasanna and brings Rahul Srivastava back on strike. 127, 126 for 4. Two balls left in this particular over. Scoring at 8.59 an over. So confusion there between the two. Prasanna did not want to take a single. Rahul Srivastava was interested, just tapped it with soft hands and wanted to get a single there. Fifteen overs, 128. 5 Legal overs left in this particular match, in this innings, and Marsh Emirates 128 for 4. How much will they manage to score by the end of this inning? Oshala into the attack. What a beautiful delivery. Beautiful delivery. He'll come round the wicket, angle the outside the off stump, and that is what he was doing in the first match as well. Loud appeal, not out, says the umpire. Definitely would have been pitching down the leg. Otherwise, that would have been. That's run out, if not an LBW. Wow. So wickets falling in on regular intervals here for Marsh after Sohail Zaki departed. Number 5 falling here for Team Marsh Emirates. Half the side back to the pavilion. And it's Arun Anthony replacing Rahul Srivastava. Just got out of run out there, just scoring 3 runs of 5 deliveries. Najib Ahmed with a throw to Kharam, and in no time he will dislodge the bails in Empire. No hesitation in giving that out. Wide delivery, keeper could not collect it, and that's a boundary. So 5 gift runs by Oshala Ehra. Very bad delivery. Keeper could not do much about it, and 4 signal by the umpire there. Opening the face of the bat on that occasion, and the ball's racing away for a boundary. So Arun Anthony gets off the mark with a 4, just gliding the ball towards the third man region for a boundary. And this is the third match of the day, 6th of the tournament so far. It's brought to you by Crawford Adjusters. Nicely played towards the covers, looking for two and completing it pretty comfortably. The keeper just trying to make things simpler for the fielders, asking them not to hurry up unless the batsmen are rushing in for two. Just collect the ball and then try to hit it, then try to have a shy at the stumps. Very good delivery, excellent piece of wicket keeping by Khurram Shahzad. And with that dot, 16 overs are up, 141 for 5, for 24 legal deliveries left in this particular innings. Wanted to go big, and this time keeper misses again. And that's a boundary. How many runs has Khurram leaked? Simplest of collects, and you're missing it. Not the kind of wicket keeping standards that Khurram is known for. He's a good wicket keeper, but letting his team down with some poor efforts behind the stump. This is a basic regulation keeping. This has to be a regulation collect for the wicket keeper. I think the slower deliveries are troubling the keeper as well. And there was a confusion for the batsman there, but it is given out by the umpire. I think he's out stumped. And that is the end of Arun Anthony. Well. Arun losing his wicket here. Number six down. Well, that has been given out as bowled by the umpire. Arun out 5 of 5. And Ronnie is a new batsman replacing Arun Anthony. That is the wicket of Ronnie as well. He's gone out. The very first ball out bowled by Zishan Munir. So back-to-back wickets here. He's on a hat-trick. Invited the batsman to drive and missing the line of the ball pitching and turning and going past the gate. That is a wicket for Zishan Munir. Number 3 for him. 3 for 31 in 3.4 over spell. So Ronnie out, Golden Duck without troubling the scorers. Two Golden Duck already in this innings. Ronnie Fernandez out of the first ball. Zishan Munir picking up the wicket. That's a batting card so far. Sohail Zaki 71 of 38. Adnan Raja 1-0 of the first ball. Gabriel Garces followed 0 of the first ball. Mustafa Chawla 34 of 38. Prasanna Moses batting 10 of 12. We have Rahul Srivastava. Getting an inner edge there on that occasion. Ball racing away to the short third fielder. As you're going by the batting scorecard, Prasanna Moses batting on 10 of 12. Rahul Srivastava out 3 of 5. Arun Anthony 5 of 5. Ronnie Fernandez out of the first ball. 3 Golden Ducks in this innings. Ball turning sharply on that occasion. White signal by the umpire. Nicely played there by Prasanna. So this is a squad that is playing today. Marsh Emirates. That brings an end to the over number 17. 148 for 7. 3 more overs to go. 18 legal deliveries left. How much will they be able to get from these deliveries left? Prasanna has to stay to the last ball. That's for sure. If they have any chance of getting to a respectable total, Prasanna Moses has to stay. He's got a confirmation from his teammates that these are not the sunglasses, these are the power glasses that he's wearing. So driven down the ground towards a fine leg region, a single taken that brings Babar Iqbal on strike. As you've noticed, Khurram Shehzad is more comfortable keeping against fast bowlers up to the stumps, whereas he's uncomfortable when the ball is a bit slower in the air, especially against spinners. He's a bit uncomfortable. And this time it's the end of Prasanna Moses. Slower delivery, getting the toe end of the bat, committing to the shot way before. And that is the end of Prasanna Moses. He's out bowled. Amila Sihan gets him out. 12 of 15. So Marsh Emirates definitely not having the best of the ends to their innings. 8 down. Let's look at the bowling summary so far. Shalin, 3 overs, 34 without a wicket. Asghar Ali, 4 overs, 14, 3 wickets. Amila Sihan, 3.3, 30 runs and a wicket. Oshala, 3 overs, 32 runs without a wicket. And Zishan Munir, 4 overs, 34, 3 wickets. 2 pick of the bowlers there. Asghar Ali, definitely right on top. And this has been the highlights of the match so far. Sohail Zaki doing the bulk of the scoring for Marsh Emirates 71. The moment he got out, things looked things started to look difficult for Marsh Emirates. Loud appeal given out by the umpire. Got caught right in the front, and that seems to be the end of the innings. Well, well, well. Not the best of the finishes. That's it from the first innings here. Suhail Zaki, the bulk of the scoring, 71 of 38. Mustafa Chawla, 34 of 38. Prasanna Moses, 12 of 15, and then no one contributing. Three golden ducks in this innings. Zishan Murid, Asghar Ali, I beg your pardon, was the pick of the bowlers for Orient Insurance. Three wickets, 14 runs in 4 over spell. Zishan Munir, 3 wickets, 34 runs in 4 overs. And Amila Sihan took 2 in his 3.4 over spell and gave it just 30 runs. So we'll be out here to witness the run chase from Orient Insurance. Let me remind you, none of the team both of them have played a game each. Both of them have won a game, their respective games. And today will be unfortunately that day where one team will stay undefeated in the tournament and one will have to taste that defeat today. We'll have to wait and see for the next 20 overs as to which team will that be. And let's go at the standings of how this tournament has been so far. It is Noor Takaful right on top, cruising with 2 wins, 4 points, followed by Daman Insurance, who won today. Massive victory for them, winning the game by 100 runs. Played 2, lost 1, won today, and 2 points on the board with a net run rate of 1.52. Orient Insurance and Marsh, they are playing the second game of this tournament, and this will decide which team will join Noor Takaful at the top spot. And then it is Abu Dhabi National Insurance and Miller who are yet to open their account in this tournament. And that's it from the first innings. We'll get back to you guys after the short break. Stay tuned. Here we are for the second innings, and Zishan Munir, and quite a surprising end being chosen there by the bowling side. They've chosen the end which where the wind is breeze is blowing, and for them to take the charge, it will be easier, pretty much easier. Flick of the wrist there, ball's racing away to the boundary, and that's a boundary for Zishan Munir. Drifting pads, and he's just went onto the back foot. Just reminds you of how Inzamam ul Haq used to play that shot when the ball used to be on his pads, just flicking it, slightly going on the back foot, and bending low and just placing it to perfection. How did that miss the stumps? Well. How did that miss the stumps? My goodness. White signal by the umpire. So Gabriel just missing his line there. Very nicely played there by Zishan Munir. And it's Sayyid Asim who will be his partner taking strike. Excellent delivery. Good start there by Mustafa Chawla, who's sharing the new ball with Gabriel, the captain. Once again, a beautiful delivery by Mustafa. So great camera work here done by the cameraman, following the ball, each and every ball being followed. White signal by the umpire on that occasion. Beautiful delivery by Mustafa Chawla. One for 3 runs in this over. Ball just keeping low on that occasion. Cut away straight to the fielder, staying quite certain on the decision of not running. And that is well called and taken by Sohail Zaki. That took the leading edge, the ball swinging away from the batsman, and Gabriel has picked up a wicket here for his team. The captain has done the job, and Syed Asim walking back to just a single. So, not the best of starts here for Orient, but a positive looking one for Marsh Emirates. Driven straight down the ground and no stopping there by the fielder. Driven hard there by Zishan Munir. He was struggling in the middle and somehow getting a boundary. Straight down the ground. After 2.3, scores 14 for 1. So Amila Sihan has been promoted up the order in this game. So excellent bowling here by Gabriel. Beautifully deceiving the batsman Amila. And there was a loud appeal on the previous ball as well, which was turned down by the umpire. Not sure for what reason, but definitely according to the umpire, that is not out. And convincing appeal from both the keeper as well as the bowler was a close one. And it looked from here that it is flicking the leg stump for sure. But umpire is the best judge there, right, standing right in the center. Here you have different viewing angles which make things difficult to judge. But yes, for once, with the naked eye, looked like it was trapped in front. In the air, will it be taken? There's no spectator to take it outside the boundary rope. And what a shot! And Zishan Munir getting into the act. Well, that's at the wrong place. That is one of the reasons why it has been asked for one of the reasons why it's been asked to always wear those essential protection. just above the head of the short mid wicket fielder. So Usman Munir getting into the act, trying to accelerate. Score moves on to 25 after 3.4. Almost, almost, but just coming at the right time. Otherwise, that would have been straight onto the stumps. Back-to-back boundaries here for Usman Munir. He's counter-attacking here against a good start by Marsh Emirates. And Mustafa Chawla has been expensive. Number 18 runs. So it's Prasanna Moses who has been brought into the attack by Marsh Emirates. And we'll have to wait and see what sort of an approach does these batsmen have against Prasanna and his fellow teammates. What a shot! What a shot by Amila Sihan. Was pitch short and he pounced onto it. What a beautifully picked up shot there. Once again, shorter in length, pulled it away. Prasanna not finding the clue there. Amila Sihan getting his second boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here for Orient Insurance. This time facing it for a single. There's a fielder being placed there on this occasion. knowing the fact that Prasanna likes to play there and he's playing well. And he gets the breakthrough here, Prasanna. Wickets tumbling, and that is the big wicket there. Big man, Zishan Munir out, gone bold of Prasanna Moses, who did not have the best of the starts. And the big man is walking back to the pavilion. And here comes Najib Ahmed, the new man. And Zishan Munir out, Bull Prasanna, 23 of 19 deliveries. That was an important breakthrough that Orient Insurance, that Marsh was looking for. It's Najib Ahmed, the new man in replacing Zishan Munir, was dismissed by Prasanna Moses, the bowling change that Gabriel brought in. And as a result, they managed to break that partnership which was building for Orient Insurance. Another wicket here will definitely put them right on top. Opening the face of the bat straight to the short right fielder. And some tight bowling here by Marsh Emirates, not making it easy. And inviting the batsman to drive. Not a wide signal by the umpire. It was within the limits, says the umpire. opening the face of the bat, playing it towards the cover region, dot ball. So some good bowling here. Great comeback there by Mustafa Chawla after being hit for a couple of boundaries in the previous over. Upish, and that's in the gap, and it's a boundary for Najib, and that will add a lot of confidence. Beautifully picked up there by Najib. Score moves on to 44. This is the last ball of the power play. Close enough. The scores were close enough at this power play mark compared to that of Marsh Emirates. They even lost 2 wickets. In the air and just away from the fielder. So slower delivery ball there by Mustafa Chawla. Almost had the fielder been in place there, there had been a catch, but he had taken a cover fielder out. As a result, the ball landing in the gap. Prasanna Moses has been introduced, is continuing from the other end. He was successful in breaking that partnership, which was getting healthier as it progressed between Amila and Zishan Munir. So such breakthroughs, timely breakthroughs, would definitely help team Marsh Emirates. At the same time, if Orient gets a partnership in place here, then definitely it would be getting in favor of team Orient Insurance. A very bad ball, deserved to be punished. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Not a no ball signal there. So rightly punished. 50 up. Score moves on to 50 for 2 in at 6.1 over mark. They are cruising at 8.1. It's a no ball. Yes, it's a no ball signal by the umpire. We got the signal now. And free hit on offer. So ball is going towards the fine leg boundary, and they have made use of that no ball. Prasanna Moses. They have to think about what he needs to be bowling. They have Warren Anthony as a very good option. He was the man who turned it around for them. There's Rahul Srivastava. Why not go for those options, especially when you have a left hand in place? Rahul Srivastava will be very handy. Stopped off his own bowling there, Prasanna Moses. just to highlight about the three games that have been, two games that have been played before this one. Noor Takaful, they played against Adnik, and Noor Takaful winning the game. They scored a massive score of 220 odd runs, and they managed to defend it courtesy to a very good knock there by the team that was chasing Adnik. Akhil Kedas scored 120 odd runs, and talking about the second game played between uh, Miller International and Daman Insurance. Daman Insurance convincingly winning the game. They just managed to score 150 odd runs, 153 to be precise, and the opposition got all out. Just mere 53 runs, winning the game by 100. And the ball ricocheting off his pads and racing away to the boundary. And that is a boundary there. So score moving to keep on taking here for Orient Insurance. They know if they bat 20, they can get the score. And how tough is it to play with 10 men? They're definitely paying for it here. Marsh Emirates. They're just playing with 10, and as a result, they could not complete their 20 over quota because they lost 9 wickets, and that was the end of the innings for them at the 17.4 over mark. So the score moves on to 59 for 2 in 7 overs. So here is Sohail Zaki, who has been introduced into the attack. An over-pitch delivery driven towards the cover region. But dot ball to start with. So exactly. So the gloves have been changed there by Suhail Zaki, given it to Adnan, his fellow opening partner, batting. A beautiful delivery, balls racing with a third man region, only a single to wait and see what is going on in the minds of these players here in action, especially the captain, the bowling side, and the two batsmen out there in the middle. Beautiful delivery by Suhail. Misfielding of his own bowling, but just managing to get some hand onto it so that the ball slows down and they just manage to stay in their crease, the batsman. Right in the block hole there, Sohail Zaki. So some all-round cricket being displayed here by this gentleman right in the block hole there. Amila Sihan batting on 9 of 9. Cut away, and third man in place. So ball straight to Ronnie. This is the last innings of the day. Quite a pleasant atmosphere here to play this sport. Usually, this region is known for humid climate. Right in the block hole once again, but there is a fielder in the deep, keeps it down just to a single. After 8 overs, 62 for 2. Probably the shot of the night so far. Shot of the night. What a pickup shot by Amila. Flick of the wrist. And towards the cow's corner. No cow found gazing there because the cow knew Amila is on strike. What a shot. Driven straight to the field. There's a run out chance, but Sohail Zaki just making it easier for the batsman to cover it up. Definitely, batsman expecting a wide to be called. Umpire is not in mood. Says it was inside within the line. So here, Orient Insurance are in a commanding position here. They are 9 over 74. They require 7 and over from here. 66 balls, 77 required. And a couple of wickets from here, if Marsh manage to get, they will be back in the contest. Right in the block hole once again by Sohail Zaki. So it's Najib who will be on strike, facing Sohail Zaki. So in his arc there, the misfield, Najib just turning back and seeing if Amila is ready to take the two there. But no, says Amila. Desperately looking for a breakthrough here. And pitched up, inviting the batsman to drive. And Amila just missing it. Looks like a very good player on the onside there, Amila. Usually you find Sri Lankans very technically sound players, and more importantly, very good fielders. So beautiful delivery there by Suhail Zaki. He has conceded just 5 of his 10 deliveries that he has bowled. And we have Najib walking in towards Amila. Have a couple of words, motivation being, confidence being given to the batsman. Right in the block hole, straight to the bowler. And a beautiful piece of bowling here by Suhail Zaki. So some support has to be provided by the bowlers because Suhail from one end is doing a fair decent job here. In fact, wonderful job, I'd say. 11 deliveries is bowled. Just give away 5 runs. And a chance being put down by the keeper. Not being a regular keeper is That is one of the disadvantages of not having a regular keeper behind the stumps. Well, Sohail Zaki decided to leave the gloves and hand it over to his opening partner, Adnan. It was a regulation catch there. He did not react to it. He was expecting the ball to come and sit in the gloves. That will definitely not happen in when you are behind the stumps. You have to be active, you have to be responsive. Your reaction time is very less. That is one of the reasons why it is said wicket keeping is the toughest job in the sport. Toughest job in the sport, wicket keeping. And as the format, the number of overs being played increases, same happens. It gets tougher. Gets tougher and tougher. Just a matter of 20 overs, but you have to be alert every ball can come towards you. You have to have that sort of an a readiness or an alertness towards this game, and if you miss, you are definitely losing a chance. That's what just happened in the last ball. So it's Rahul Srivastava who has been brought back into the attack. One of those bowlers who helped his team defend 27 runs. And there was a catch, opportunity put down by the fielder. There was a fielder placed there, and an opportunity for Team Marsh Emirates goes down. They had an opportunity to bounce back in the game, and just the simplest of chances. I think the field just did not judge that properly. Najib wants to. Amila never ready for it. He does not want to risk wickets just for a matter of an additional run. Here comes Rahul. Let's wait and watch how Amila tackles him. Driven towards the offside. And what a beautiful shot. That's racing away for a boundary towards the extra cover region. And what a brilliant shot that was. Treat to watch by Amila, taking the ball in full and dispatching it towards the extra cover region. So, in a healthy position here is team Orient Insurance, cruising towards the target gradually, just not hurrying it up. Nicely played there, Amila. Fielder doing a decent job there in the deep. change of ends, and Gabriel is back into the attack. He has been one of those consistent bowlers tonight, and just gone for well, here we see the keeper has made a mess of a simple collection. Why don't you just finish up overs of Suhail, get him back in with his gloves on? Simplest of collects. You can't be asking for more. It was a dot ball and a boundary being conceded. And it's Gabriel to continue to into Najib. So a very healthy partnership that has built up here for Team Orient Insurance. That brings up 100 for Team Orient. 100 in 11.3. So 51 required of 51. It's just run a ball. And that is a wicket. That is a breakthrough here. Wrapped in front. The captain has done the job. At the mark of 100, they lose number 3. Is there a twist and tail? Is there more drama to this game? So an important breakthrough given by the captain. Well. So it's Khurram. Khurram Shahzad, the wicketkeeper, replacing Amila. after end of 12 overs, 105 for 3. And it is Sohail Zaki has been brought back into the attack. Required run rate is under 6 and over. So pretty much under control. So yeah, things looking pretty much easier for Orient Insurance. When Najib is all set, not losing his wicket, batting on 29 of 25 deliveries. And Khurram Shahzad was just joined him, batting on 9 of 7. The last batsman that got out was Amila Shihan, and nicely played, only for a single on that occasion. So Amila Shihan was the last batsman that got out. He was out for 31 of 25 deliveries. What a knock he played to build that partnership between Najib and himself. So flick of the wrist towards square leg region, and Khurram, who's pretty strong on the legs, has dispatched it for a boundary. So things getting easier ball by ball for Orient Insurance. 116 for 116 for 3 in 13.3. Current run rate is at 8.59, and the required is way less than that, under 6 and over, under on a ball. And today Marsh, winning the toss, elected to bat first. Unfortunately, could not get a big total on board today. Just a mere 150 on board, and Marsh just letting things slip off. The loss of a player. They're playing with 10 men, just to remind all the viewers who have joined us now. They're playing with 10 men, and the loss can be seen. They definitely missed that 11th fielder. If not as an option of bowling or batting, definitely there will be a fielder that will psychologically have an impact. A short ball by Gabriel, and that's a boundary. A short delivery. Wanted to pick a wicket by surprising the batsman. He almost surprised it, but he got enough bat onto the ball for it to go over the fine leg region for a boundary. So lacking options here, and early wickets, quick wickets were required when Amila Sihan was dismissed. They should have broken that run scoring spree of Najib as well, because the lefty righty combination is definitely hurting them. Gabriel is not happy with Arun. Definitely not happy with Arun. He's expecting him to do a lot more, much better. And this is his last ball of his spell. He's been the pick of the bowler so far. Picked up 2 wickets already of the 3 that have fallen. And can he just sneak in through the defense of Najib, which looks difficult because he's all set. Right in the block hole this time. Looking for a single is Najib. And that brings it over to over number 14. 121 for 3. 32 required. Whom are they going with here for the over number 15? Is it Sohail? Is it Rahul? Is it Arun? Is it Prasanna? Is it Mustafa? Yes, it is Mustafa who has been brought back. The attack bowler. Being asked to get a breakthrough here. Shehzad standing tall between their comeback. Important knock by Najib. He made sure that he stayed on the wicket. More importantly, the creating that sort of a disturbance with that lefty righty combination, which always keeps the bowler's line and length disturbed. And Mustafa, number 100 for Marsh Emirates, steaming in towards Khurram Shahzad. And a loud appeal, umpire. Not interested, and appeal wasn't convincing. Wicketkeeper was not interested in even appealing there. Looks like it was drifting down the leg. The camera angle here is just slightly confusing the viewers. It just looked like it was trapped right in front. But had that been from a straighter angle, we would have got a better view. Like the opening day of the match, of the tournament, I beg your pardon. The view on that particular day gave us enough understanding of those LBW calls that were made, that was turned down, that was given, and it made our judgment as well pretty closer to that of the umpire. Here comes Mustafa into Najib and missing his run up slightly. Here comes Mustafa once again, drifting down the leg. Not the right line. Umpire swings his arms wide and signals an extra ball to be bowled. 1, 2, 3 for 3. Can Mustafa get it to 1, 2, 3 for 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that on cards? Definitely a breakthrough is required here for Team Marsh. Not one, not two. So good running between the wicket there by Najib. He wanted that single desperately, and it's Shehzad who's on strike. 34 balls, 28 runs. 1, 2, 4 for 3. Shehzad batting on 19 of 12 deliveries. Whatever opportunities he has got in this particular innings, he has made sure that he has pounced onto it and got those boundaries rather than just getting stuck there. And you see that once again, cut away towards the cover point region, easy two there taken by the fielder. So it was an uppish drive rather than the cut. An uppish drive played on off the back foot towards the sweeper cover region, and Najib is not letting things easier for this team, Marsh Emirates, not giving them that opportunity to bounce back in the game. Flick of the wrist once again, balls racing away for a boundary. Excellent shot by Khurram. You can't drift the ball on his legs. If you do, very strong. If you want to know about it, let's get a spinner against him. And you'll see those shots coming towards the square leg, towards the mid wicket region, coming straight down the ground, hitting it straight. Very strong player, very mentally strong player there. Has that patience, has that. He has all the time in this world to play the shot, to know when he needs to accelerate, to know when he needs to play. So off the back foot, punching it towards the cover region. So Mustafa Chawla, his last over, has yielded some runs here when he was brought in to add some breaks onto the run scoring as well as get a breakthrough for the team, which hasn't come yet for the team. And it's Aaron Anthony who has been brought into the attack. Can he deliver a breakthrough? Can he be the man with the golden arm? Is the question here. And every player, no, it is Suhail Zaki who is coming here to bowl. So they're desperately looking out for all the best possible options that they have to break this partnership here. The best part of this innings of Orient Insurance is after the wicket of Asim, there was a partnership between Amila and Zishan Munir. Once Zishan fell, there was a partnership between Najib Ahmed and Amila. When Amila fell, you see the partnership between Najib and Khurram. So every player whenever there was a wicket that fell, the other partner made sure that he settled himself down and supports his fellow partner and gets timely boundaries in between. And that is what has resulted them in being in a commanding situation here. 130 for 3 in 15.1. Drifting down the leg there, Suhail, keeper missing it, balls racing away, but does not have enough legs for it to go past the boundary ropes. Suhail Zaki will be bowling to Khurram Shehzad. Again, off the back foot, punching it straight down the ground towards the long off region. Gabriel, the fielder, keeps it down to a single. And they are not in a hurry here, Orient Insurance. They want to take their time. It does not matter to them whether they land above Noor Thakaful or whether they are below them. What matters is that they have 2 points after the game. This time, driven upish in the gap. Mustafa, the bowler, the fielder, Suhail Zaki. He has been brilliant with the ball tonight and with the bat as well. 3.3, 18 runs without a wicket. That has been a concern. No wickets has been a concern here for Suhail. Wherein with the bat, he's the one who laid the foundation for this to have a big total. But the moment the ends changed, he just managed to give away his wicket to the man who picked up majority of wickets in that innings, gave crucial breakthroughs, was on a hat trick at once. Asghar Ali, he was brilliant tonight. It's Najib on strike. 16 required of 26 deliveries, so it's looking easier as every ball passes by. Driven straight, handsome, and that's a six from Najib. How beautifully did he come underneath the ball and dispatched it over the ropes. That's a biggie. 10 required. And Mustafa Chawla could just wait and see the ball sail over the ropes. That's about it. Just 10 runs required here. Marsh should look forward to pushing this as much late as possible. And once again, the ball is up in the air. The field is in place, coming all the way from the third man region and stopping that one. So after end of 16 overs, 142, 9 runs required. 11 wides and a no ball in this innings by Marsh bowlers. 26 conceded by Sohail Zaki in his 4 overs. He tried his best, what he could do to get his team across, but the batsmen refused to give it away. They refused to lose their temperament. They refused to make sure they refused to give away a slip of the game from their hands at any point of time. Made sure at every breakthrough that Marsh got, they bounced back. They answered with a good partnership. And you see that with every wicket that has fallen. First of Syed Asim, you saw a partnership between Amila Sihan, who came at number 3, along with the openers Zishan Munir. Some onslaught by Zishan, and then you saw a comeback by Marsh, and Zishan Munir was dismissed. And then saw a partnership between Amila and Najib Ahmed. Where after that, Amila departed, and you see a partnership between Khurram Shahzad and Najib Ahmed. Partnership worth 42 runs so far. That has been the key, and here we see a breakthrough. So a loose delivery, which was supposed to be taken apart anywhere on this ground, and Najib just getting a bit casual on this ball. He decided to accelerate. Najib Ahmed falling for 39 of 33 deliveries, but more importantly, what a knock he played. A sheet anchor role for his team. Made sure he stuck around there, did not give it away, and that definitely helped Marsh to get under pressure, to think differently, to think out of the box. And here we see the scorecard. Everyone has chipped in except the opening batsman. Syed Asim out cheaply, out for 1. Zishan Munir 23 of 19. Amila Sihan 31 of 25. Najib Ahmed 39 of 33. Khurram Shahzad 27 of 17. So out of 4 batsmen, out of the 5 batsmen, the active batsmen, we see 4 getting into double figures. Wherein, in the case of Marsh Emirates, after Sohail Zaki and Mustafa Chawla, things never fell in place for them. Coming to the bowling figures, Gabriel Gracious, 4 overs 29, 2 wickets. Mustafa Chawla, 4 overs 33 without a wicket. Prasanna, 2 overs 20 with a wicket. And we have the ball and an appeal there, wide signal by the umpire. Coming back to the bowling figure, Sohail Zaki, 4 overs 26 without a wicket. Arun Anthony, again a wide delivery by Rahman. Always a problem with him. Arun Anthony, 1 over 11 runs without a wicket. Rahul Srivastava, 1 over 14 runs without a wicket. And Abdur Rahman, who's continuing. The left arm seamer usually starts the new ball, not being given on this occasion because of the presence of Mustafa Chawla, who started off the proceedings along with Gabriel. Coming back to this particular game, all the credit has to be given to the plan that has been given to the batsman, the role that has been given to the batsman. The appeal there, given out by the umpire, that is the breakthrough they should have got pretty earlier, but is it too late here for team Marsh? Orient required just 6 runs, and 2 set batsmen falling in this particular over. Going on to the back foot there, Khurram Shahzad getting a bit casual as they were just cruising to the run towards the score, and that is the end of Khurram Shahzad. You see him departing for 27 of 18 deliveries. LBW Rahman, first left arm bowler in this team, and he has done the magic here. But is it too late? Captain will be thinking definitely, was Rahman being introduced a bit late? White ball. I think that is his main problem here, Rahman. He is not. He is very consistent with his extras. Doesn't fail to disappoint. Has to have that control on his extras there, Rahman. And driven handsomely. You have to wait for the signal of the umpire. And that is the end of the game. And what a way to finish. 17 overs, 151 for no loss. Abdullah Muaz getting that winning shot. That is the end of the game here. And that's the summary of the game. Marsh Emirates winning the toss, electing to bat first. Sohail Zaki, 71 of 38. Mustafa Chawla, 34 of 38. Prasanna Moses, 12 of 15. And to the bowling attack of Orient Insurance, Zishan Munir, 4 overs, 34 runs, 3 wickets. Asghar Ali was the star. 4 overs, 14 runs, 3 wickets. Picking up the important players who could have turned the tables around for them. Amila Sihan wrapping things up at the end. 3.4, 30 runs and 2 wickets. Orient Insurance, meanwhile, in response, chasing the target down in 17 overs, 151 for 5. Najib Ahmed, 39 of 33. Amila Sihan, 31 of 25. Khurram Shahzad, 27 of 18 deliveries. The bowling attack of Marsh Emirates, not that impressive. Gabriel Gracias, 4 overs, 29 runs, 2 wickets. Abdurrahman, 1 over, 9 runs, 2 wickets. Prasanna Moses, 2 overs, 20 runs and a wicket. Orient Insurance winning the game by 5 wickets. Courtesy some great team planning, great strategy, and as we said, both these teams had won their first opening games of the tournament. One had to win, one had to lose today, and the defeat falls in for Marsh Emirates. And with that win, Orient Insurance, they go right at the top of the table with joining Noor Takaful at 4 points. Noor Takaful, 2 wins, 2 games, 4 points. Orient Insurance, 2 wins, 2 games, 4 points. Just a matter of run rate. National Health Insurance Daman, 2 matches, 1 win, 1 loss, 2 points. Marsh Emirates, 2 matches, 1 win, 1 loss, and 2 points. Abu Dhabi, Adnick and Miller International, they have Adnick and Miller International, they have to open their account yet. So we look forward to some exciting games in coming weekend. Stay tuned. Follow Insurance Cricket League, brought to you by Crawford Adjusters. That's it from the night. And just before we wrap up, the man of the match award goes to Asghar Ali for his fantastic match-turning spell, picking up 3 crucial wickets. Gabriel Gracias, Sohail Zaki, and Adnan Raja. So that's it from your live from Ajman Oval. Catch you back next week. This is Asim signing off.